In this video, I'm going to showcase the Blue Mask deck. Please do not hate me. Okay, so we'll start off by going through the deck as we usually do. Though I imagine if you've been playing on ladder, you are intimately familiar with how every single one of these cards can absolutely fuck you. I'm not going to go super in depth. There's a lot of really good stuff out there on Blue Mask, actually, surprisingly. I'd say check out Tombox Z's video on this. It's like 40 minutes long and very in-depth, so go there. This is just going to show off the deck, not super in-depth. And also I got some of my ideas, a lot of my ideas on this deck from him, actually, to be honest. Though, I mean, the skeleton for a Blue Mask deck is like 35 to 36 cards are the same, and it's just like minor variations on that. Anyway, this is basically your most important card, Sheldon. So what he does is on level 1, he increases your movement by 1, which is highly synergistic with your level 8 Orleans. Very important. Then level 2 just ramps you, puts something out of base. You basically always want to use this. It's kind of like free, because if you like shove something into base and then you use this, you pay itself and you pay something else. You move it back out of base, but then you get the mana back, so it only really costs 1, really. And then this is your main piece. You slap this on 8-cost Orleans, you boost it with the white base minion, and it's literally uninteractable with, and you just win the game. Get like 2 to 3 movement, you're good to go. So Sheldon's super important. Then the rest of this is kind of just like, you know, nice stuff. So this lets you just instantly morph into something. Can be quite nice if you're in a kind of a tight spot in terms of actually being able to hit, which you will often find yourself in. This is better in the early game. Being able to just guarantee a hit getting through is quite nice. You almost never play this from hand, and the effect is not super common to get off, but being able to morph twice in one turn is quite nice, so that's why you run it. This is really the most important one. Yeah, you just go no magic, which is, as you might expect, quite good. Okay, let's go into the consistency stuff, or like the bulk of the deck. Jelly Girl, I think Jelly Girl needs no introduction here. It's fairly obvious why this card is amazing. Musical Diver, this is by far the best, like, one-drop consistency thing I think I've seen in the game, because it just directly fetches something from deck. So deck thins, it fetches you color, mana, and it lets you keep a body on board by using up your movement. So like you just get to keep your blocker instead of just ramping it into base. Yeah, that's pretty fucking good. This is you know, standard draw power. And also turning off cost reduction is quite nice. Obviously not super relevant right now, but I imagine this is always relevant basically, and it's just your generically good filter, draw, shove into base, play something else kind of thing. Your first Orleans, this is kind of your best one, because you cannot target it when it's in the rest state, so you boost this thing to stop it being blocked, and you're getting your hit in pretty much guaranteed. Mukuro Mask of Bones, this is your filter card. This is a card I was pretty iffy on. Still not sure how much I like it, but, you know, when he goes off, he goes off. So, hey, what can you do? 3-drop Orleans, this is when boosted and when morphed, you increase your movement by 1. So, you know, effectively, super early game, boost this, swing with it, and then shove it back into base. You're allowed to do that with your whatever mana, and obviously, because it's a Sphinx-based deck, you can generate, like, an additional movement as well by doing stuff like that, but yeah, not super special. Tidal Wave is Tidal Wave. Marine Assault, this is one of your better spells. Being able to just yeet something out is amazing, and the fact that if it's a mask, which it more than likely will be, you also get to replace the mana is really good. Dogged Animal, this one's good because it gives you extra attacks, basically, when you do morph into it. Alex and Valk are like literally for the same reason, just to have something to play on your opponent's turn so you don't fucking die. Like to block or something. Tentacled Orleans, this one's really good. When morphed, you shove something into base, literally anything, and then you attack and you shove another thing into base. It's quite nice, although obviously you will have to reactivate him somehow, which is not the easiest to do. Generally that will involve shoving him into base and bringing him out with some sort of special, with one of your other spells, and then attacking with him. Now we come to the bullshit part of the deck. So Monstrous Bird Oleon, I imagine this thing needs no introduction. This card is just ridiculous. You know, it's like you will ramp up to 3 to 4 movement, swing with it, boost it, swing with it again, move it into base, move it out of base, boost it again, swing with it, and it's possible to do that multiple times. So like the damage output this thing has is crazy, and on every single one of its attacks, it's also like doing some board control. So crazy. 7-drop Orleans is obviously amazing as well. You know, just nuking some stuff, but obviously the big daddy, 8-drop Orleans, Ruler of the Waves, nuke all the high cost stuff, keep bashing face. You can't do shit. There's so many. Just this. The thing with this deck is it just has so many paths to lethal, which is what makes it so crazy. Yeah. So that's the deck. Let's go ahead and hop into some games. Okay, so we are in game now. Full disclosure, this is an open battle. I wanted to start grinding out that kind of stuff before I did any extra ranked games, because I've still got those missions to finish. So it actually looks like this is going to be a mirror match, which is representative of the rank experience. Oh, I didn't realize I had. You know what, actually? So I didn't realize I had AI turned on, but actually now is a really good opportunity to show off just how well the AI plays. So I'm actually just not gonna do anything. That is to say, I might offer some commentary, some thoughts on what the AI is doing, but I'm just gonna let the AI do its thing. And we'll go ahead and we'll see how well the AI performs. So we got that fantastic glitch where the sleeves don't show up in the hand. And yep, pretty much confirmed that, I mean, I'm a neutral mat. Said I'd do what the AI wanted to do, so I'm going to let the AI do what it wants to do. But I don't know why you wouldn't just play the Sheldon. There's literally no reason. Like, if you end up just hard drawing base minions every turn from now on, you're going to feel like a goon because you'll always have an extra one. Looks like the opponent's bricked a little bit though. So, you know, we take those. Sheldon now. Okay. Sure, whatever you say, AI. Whatever you say. Plays here, reasonably obvious though. Shove that in. Play the 2-drop. Smash it in. Transform into the 4-drop. Smash it in again. Bam. Into 4-drop. Bam. Into and that's it, yeah. Sorry, not into base. Arguing for 3-drop into base to ramp up to 5. I do kind of like doing that a bit more, to be honest, thinking about it, but yeah, I think it's all fine. So the Pandoria comes down to attempt to fix this awful hand that my opponent has. It's not too bad, to be honest. Like, it's doable. Like, this is the thing with masks, I don't care too much. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, man. Could have got the white thing into base this turn if you'd played the sodding Sheldon, but no. Anyway, shoves this in, and we're going to play down the Orleans to start doing some bullshit. Remove this. Deal with Phoenix, potentially. Deal with Phoenix, why not? Not going to henshin here. And that makes sense because, I mean, personally, I would have moved Bird into base. I would have moved 6-drop into base, personally, to protect it. But I guess, like, I mean, yeah, it is the Mask Mirror. It can very much easily be removed. Just gonna let him henshin? Sure, why not? Oh, actually, no, we're not. We're gonna block. Microbrain moment. Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it. So we're gonna play Valk. And this is just to prevent or not. I'm just going to assume the AI is operating on some Giga Brain shit right now. Do you want it? No, we don't. Thought we'd take the reasonably free value trade there, but I guess not. Oh my... I just don't see the reason. Like, I just cannot, for the life of me, see the reason not to play the base minion down there. Maybe I'm just an idiot. It's possible, but I don't think I am. Like, okay, to be fair, I mean, I guess, like, I guess there's an argument for saying that's my bad for, like, not choosing the mana, but again, I'm just doing what the AI is telling me to do. Like, I would have tapped that one. Whatever. I'm pretty sure this is actually lethal here. Because we dealt with Phoenix, so there's no interaction. Go into 8-drop. Nuke the whole board. Smash it in. Hits. Lose a movement. Reactivate. Smash it in again. And this is what I'm talking about. That was possibly the most micro-brain game I've seen. Like, there was no reason to do half of the stuff that was done there, but, you know, wins anyway. On to the next game. Okay, on to the final game. So, again, just to prove a fucking point, I'm just going to let the AI play. I don't usually do this. I usually sit, if this is your first time seeing one of these showcases, I don't usually do this. I don't usually just backseat and let the AI fucking do everything. But, I mean, it's just, I genuinely think the AI plays this deck. Like, I mean, okay, to be fair, last game was not a good example of that, but I've seen some games where the AI has literally gone from what I just thought, there's no way you can win here, with like one card, to suddenly like some Giga Chad, Omega fucking instant win. I had no idea how they did it. So, I mean, you know, maybe my AI is just not high enough level. It's only 80 something. Maybe I need to get up to 99 to start seeing that true mega brain. But yeah, do you want to play Sheldon here? Yeah, finally plays the base minion. I assume you play a Mukro here for filter? Yeah. Let's go ahead and filter this. Hard filter this, honestly. Okay, I would have been tempted to put the 4 back, but fair enough. And send the Mukro in. So you can see here we now have this passive active. So if it survives the turn, we're actually going to be able to get some value out of it. Now, we're up against white here, white Battle Spirits. Which is actually still a decent deck, even now. Nowhere near as good as Masks. Well, not nowhere near, but like it's not as good as Masks. But you know, I randomly chose the open battle. It doesn't tell you what the deck is, so you know. Okay, probably playing this here. Yes, extra movement. Shove the Mukro in. Play the Valk. To nuke that. Shove it in. Thonk. Yes. Play this, swing it in, make a bird, or make a 4 cost to kill Phoenix. These are both options. Make a bird. I don't know why I call the 6-drop bird. Just do. Come on. There we go. Yep, 6-drop. I think this will increase movement by 1 and reactivate. Sure. Yep, sure, actually. Being able to get Bird back to hand would be quite valuable there. It's because it's called Monstrous Bird, that's why I keep calling it Bird. Oh, I don't know why I just forgot the name. I was like, I don't know why I keep calling this thing a bird, it doesn't look like a bird. Okay. Well, obviously, you know, he has wings. But anyway, not the point, this is bad chat. This looks like a blowout, to be honest. We're gonna play this. We're gonna get the ramp. We're gonna let it hit because, damn, it feels good to be able to let things hit now. Like that's the one super scary thing, and this is the biggest reason I think we're gonna see masked packages, because you just get to add this pressure of you cannot let this one thing hit, because otherwise I'll fuck you up. But if you don't, but if you block this one thing, then my other thing's gonna fuck you up. I don't know, man. Anywho. We're going to send Bird in. No Henshin. We're going to boost with core, I assume. Yep. Send him in again. I'm just going to assume we do. Yep, you can maintenance as much as you want, King, but I'm not seeing the removal here, which is what you need. Would really like to see. Okay, sure, why not? Send him in again. And the boy Mukuro is going to close out the game. So there you go. You can see AI won with no difficulty whatsoever. That's the deck. I mean, it's pretty bullshit. I'm sure you've experienced it. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you did, drop a like, sub to the channel, get me to 1K. Comment your thoughts on this deck in the comment section down below. And I will see you in the next video. Cheers.